Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome again to my YouTube channel, Eric Broadus YouTube. And again, I say welcome to my YouTube channel, Eric Broadus YouTube. And today, obviously, as you can tell, I will be continuing some military content. And today, I wanted to briefly touch on the House or Congress um, putting together a bill for a military draft. And it's under the National Defense Authorization Act. Now, what this particular bill does, it would automatically register men ages 18 to 26 for selective service. And I'm going to add this in here. Also, purportedly, they're going to include women also, ages 18 to 26. But that particular portion of the bill is up in arms right now. Obviously, there's a lot of Americans, families that are upset about their daughters possibly having to be drafted. But if you really think about it, I said it before in one of my videos, is that women in the military are already going to the front serving, with the men anyway. So it's like it's really no big deal. It's just that it's not. I guess it's not made official, for them to be drafted, but they're already serving at the front with the guys anyway. But this particular bill that the House passed, what it would just do, it would bypass them having to do, recruitment and all the extra legwork to have men and eventually women, go and register under selective service, and they don't have to spend or allocate the resources to do that, to notify individuals in this age range. With this new bill, should it become law, and obviously the Senate's got to sign off on it, the president, then what will happen, it would be automatic. So anyone that fell into that age range would automatically be registered by selective service, and they can be automatically called up. Now, the crazy thing, there is actually, I guess, some women up in Congress, or certain groups, that they actually want women, to be required to register for selective service or for the draft, because they feel that it's equality, and that I guess it's an act of discrimination that they would just call the men and not call the women. And like I said, I'm not here to go against any woke agenda or anything like that, but there's a percentage of, I guess, females that feel that, I guess, hey, they are equal to men and they can do whatever men do. So this particular, it sounds kind of crazy, but that particular group is actually voicing and pushing, for it to make it equitable, so that both men and women, both have to register for the draft. But that right there is obviously not the consensus. But I said it before, guys, get your fitness up, and prep, for military fitness, because if they're and the way it's looking, I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but it looks like we getting real close to World War III. I'm not trying to fearmonger, but I mean, at some point, it's just clear and obvious as day now. You can't hide from the truth or the facts. I mean, when you see Russia with submarines, Navy vessels with nukes, in the waters of Cuba, 90 miles off the coast of Havana, and now they've also moved vessels, up further, on the Atlantic, going up towards towards more of the East Coast. So they're spreading out, So you can't ignore it. It is obvious. And so supposedly, like I said, the branches of service. The Marine Corps was the only one that was able to meet that goal and not have a shortfall on their recruitment numbers. All the other branches of service, they are short, you know, and so they need bodies. And obviously, as the Marines being the first to go, should it kick off, they would still require more bodies, you know, if a war, you know, or a combat situation got started, because you need more bodies, you need reinforcements, and you're gonna have to. I'm not trying to be cruel here, but you have to have reinforcements, you know, to replace people's to replace people, and you need an ample supply of individuals, because an individual can only remain on combat so long. You gotta, you know, swap them out and give them some R&R, because it's only so long that they can remain on that tour duty and can remain combat ready or effective. You know, after a certain point, if they remain out there too long, after a certain point, without any rest and relaxation or any relief, they can become less effective, you know, in combat, or if you want to say battle weary. But anyway, you know, but I'm trying to tell you guys, you know, that don't put anything past the government. Now, obviously, the Senate and the president, you know, they're going to review it and take a look at it. And so maybe they want to make their revisions and pull some things out. But the bottom line is that this thing is looking like it's going to take place and it's going to be signed. It's just that all parties have to agree on it. You know, the Congress, you know, the House, Senate, you know, saying the president, you know, have to agree on it, and then eventually, once everything is finalized, the president will hack off on it, you know, and sign it, and then all of a sudden it becomes law, you know. Now, that being said, just because they make it law, you know, where they can automatically institute people into selective service, until they call, you know, for that draft, I wouldn't be, ultra alarmed, but I would be ready and start making preparations, because once it becomes a law, then that means that they don't have to wait. They can immediately start making the call and start pulling up, you know, people in these age ranges, 18 to 26, by social security number, and that's it. And they start drafting. And there are those that ask the question to me in my comments that, well, what happens if I refuse? You know, and if you refuse to report for a military draft, what will happen? You will receive jail time, and possibly also, I believe the sentence is something like a 5-year prison sentence, federal time, which means that you will do every bit of that time, no parole. You know, 5 years imprisonment and a potential $250,000 fine. And then on top of that, not only will you suffer those penalties and loss of your time, you know, and life on the outside, then on top of that, once you get a felony, especially pertaining to military service or something dishonorable like that, what'll happen? That right there is going to follow you for the rest of your life, and then it'll limit you with definitely you'll be basically wiped out of all federal opportunities, and it'll limit what you will be able to do and how you'll be able to succeed, you know, in life in the United States should something like that happen. So it's definitely not something to be taken lightly. I mean, obviously nobody wants war. Nobody wants to go to war, but in the event that it has to be done, you know, somebody, you know, has to serve. Like I said, I'm retired. I've done my time in Iraq, and I've earned my stripes. You know, I've had more than my share of deployments, and Iraq was my roughest one, in which I almost lost my life. But I understood that that's the price, and that's what I swore in for. So I knew that if I can take the benefits, you know, of America and what it offers and what the military offers, you know, and then also I have a sense of patriotism, you know, I believe that America, even with all its problems, it is still worth fighting for. So I swore in. I signed my name on the dotted line. I understood that at some point, you know, it could come down to that, and that's just a reality that I guess some people have to come to. Now, there's different reasons why. Um, I guess some people don't want to serve, or even military families for generations don't want their kids to serve now. Is because they don't feel that it's the same America that they serve. And this is no offense to those that are about the woke agenda, but there are some that they don't like the woke agenda and some of the military, I guess, ad campaigns. I guess it's not old school like it used to be, and there are some that have taken offense to having maybe trying to run military ads with two same-sex parents. I'm just being honest. This is no offense to any woke agenda or LGBTQ. I'm just saying, and this is on Fox News, and news is saying these are some of the opinions of people in this country as to why they don't want to serve. Then some of it is also that the military said that 80% were unfit for military service. They're overweight, out of shape. Mentally they're not ready. These are some of the things that were said. So this is not me. I'm not the one that's saying this. I'm just basically reporting and cluing in as to what was said. But it looks like things are about to get really heavy here, and they need bodies. And I say it again: don't ever put anything past Uncle Sam or the United States government. When it comes to their needs. If they need bodies and they need to change something or anything, they can write anything into law and make a knee-jerk reaction or a change at a whim. And if you guys don't believe it, look at what happened to our economy and look what's happening to the middle class. Look at what happened when the mysterious, I know I can't say it on YouTube, but the mysterious vaccine was required. And when we were all told to stay at home, look how fast they changed a system. And this happened worldwide overnight. So if they can do something that fast to destroy the middle class and get, business owners out the way, you're going to tell me that they can't come up with a draft? Go figure, guys. But the House did pass the bill, to automatically register young men, and young men and women for the draft, but primarily young men. There's a portion in there where they are going to see if they can get it passed to register the women, but they're not sure that the Senate, what I'm saying, and that they'll go for it. But there will be more to come. But it's the National Defense Authorization Act, and the vote it passed are votes of 217 to 199. So this is the deal, guys. So when I'm putting up those videos on information about the requirements for military fitness, there's a method to the madness, and there's a reason why I'm doing that, because I can see what's happening, and it's better to go in, prepared. Obviously, for war, you can never really prepare for war because you don't know exactly what is going to happen once you get down range. But if you go in with some form of preparation, at least from the physical standpoint, then they're going to take you through what they have to mentally, and then have to put it, and it ain't going to be long. You're going to have a short window to get whipped into shape and get built up, and then they're going to ship you on out to wherever they need you to go. That's just the way it rolls. But anyway, thank you for listening and watching the video. But it's the National Defense Authorization Act, where it automatically registers men ages 18 to 26, and women soon to follow, and I mean real close, soon to follow, women behind it for a military draft. But you guys can check it out. You know, you can Google it if you choose to, or catch it on Fox, on any of the news stations. But I probably may leave the link in the description of the National Defense Authorization Act, so you can check it out. You know what I'm saying, for yourself. But more to come, and I guess you're gonna see some events happening really fast. They're gonna have to build up and get everything in place. But anyway, that's all I have on this one. And the name of my channel is Eric Brothers YouTube. That's EricBroadus YouTube, or ericbrothersyoutube.com. So please smash the bell to become a subscriber. Smash that like button to like the video. If you don't like the video, smash the unlike button. But either way, please leave a comment. Everyone is entitled to their opinion and their perspective, and also you may have additional information that you would like to share in the comment section. So please share Eric Brothers YouTube and push it out. And also I have a podcast called Snacks Thoughts. That's SNAKZTHOUGHTS, Snacks Thoughts. And you can find my podcast on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iTunes, and a host of other social media outlets. So please go over to Snacks Thoughts and join and subscribe to Snacks Thoughts. Love to have you. You know, but anyway, share both Eric Brothers YouTube and Snacks Thoughts. Share them with family, friends, enemies, frenemies, bats, cats, dogs. I mean, share it, push it out, get it out to all. All right, guys. I will catch you and see you soon on the next one. I have some more military content, and also more coming up for my podcast, Snacks Thoughts. Peace out, guys. Get ready. Later.